Alright guys, so on Thursday night at the MCG, the real season opener, round 1, the team that some experts tipped to not even win a game for the whole season, our Tigers defeated Carlton with the final scores being Richmond 13 goals for 82, the Carlton Blues 9 goals 15 69. Well guys, what can I say? I am still in shock.
I am in shock, Peralta.
I know in my last video, I said I was optimistic. I gave you all these reasons why we could win. I even told you to put some money on us, which I hope some of you did. I put 50 on and it made my night even better. But remember, gamble responsibly. But I knew our chances were slim. And I really didn't think I'd be doing a match review today for a win. And I'm going to embrace it. I'm so proud to be a Richmond supporter this week. I don't care if we don't win a game for the rest of the season. I am satisfied. And it was truly a team effort. From every player down the list. From the players who I think have gotten better. Players that now have a bit more experience and have a few games under their belt. Due to injuries and retirements. Players such as Jack Ross, Thompson Dow, Seth Campbell, Ryan Mansell, Sam Banks, Jacob Bauer, Ben Miller, James Trezise, Tom Brown, Steely Green, and Tyler Sonzi. They all played a part in the game. And also Jacob Blight, who unfortunately went off injured. And I just want to give a shout out to 2 players I just named off the top. 2 players that I thought both had their long-awaited breakout game. Jack Ross and Thompson Dow. Both played their best game for the club on Thursday night. And they earned it the hard way. They deserve it, like every player I just named on that list. And all our senior players. Toby Nankervis, Tim Taranto, Jaden Shaw, Nick Floston, Jacob Hopper, Camden McIntosh, Tom Lynch, and Nathan Broad all stepped up when it mattered most, and especially our skipper Nank. Nank was everywhere around the field and played the complete captain's game. And in my opinion, Nank was best on ground. And how about our new Cubs? Harry Armstrong, Luke Traynor, Choo Choo, and Sam Lawler. Lawler, la 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 Lawler. They all had brilliant debut games. None of them looked out of place, and I expect to see them all on the team next week. What a way to start their careers. In front of 80,000 people, being no chance underdogs, and getting the win. I'm so happy for him. And I think Sam earned himself a Rising Star nom in his first game, but he probably won't because he plays for Richmond. Lola, la 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 Lola.
I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walk like a woman but talk like a man. La 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 la.
La 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 la. So this is how the game played out. At the start of the game, we looked a bit nervous and we were a little bit jittery. We were making a lot of turnovers. The young players, we can understand, but with the senior players, when they turn it over, you can get a little bit frustrated. But I could still see some good signs, even when it got to a point when we were 40 points down. And at the 17th minute mark of the second quarter, we'd only kicked our second goal. And then we were able to string a few goals together, with Tom Lynch, Jack Ross, and Toby Nankervis all getting on the scoreboard, getting the margin back to a manageable 25 points at half time. But I'll have to admit, I still thought we were too young and too inexperienced to have the legs and somehow run out and win this game. And in the third quarter, when Richmond came out and Seth Campbell kicked the first goal of the quarter, I knew it was game on. The crowd got into it, as you can probably hear in my voice, and the Blues were rattled. And on the third quarter time siren, Tom Brown kicked a goal from a set shot, squaring up the scores. And in the last quarter, we eventually boiled over on them, with Richmond getting out to a 17-point advantage. And with just over 5 minutes to go, Jack Salvani kicks a goal, bringing the margin back down to just 8 points. And with some players making some game-saving plays, we were able to hang on. And with 45 seconds to go, Seth Campbell burns his man, soccers the ball through for a goal, and ices the game. And then does a backflip for a celly. How bloody good. We finished up the night with a spread of 9 different goal scorers, with our breakout player, Jack Ross, our best on ground, Toby Nankervis, our new superstar, Sammy Lawler, and Seth Campbell, all kicking 2 goals each. And Jacob Bauer, Tom Brown, Jacob Hopper, Tom Lynch, and Ryan Mansell all kicked 1 goal each. And by the way, how good is it to see Tom Lynch back out there? You can already see the difference he makes. Crushing packs, getting the ball to ground, drawing defenders in, and getting other players open. And Tim Taranto finished the night with 30 disposals, Jack Ross, 28 disposals, 2 goals, Jacob Hopper, 22 disposals, 6 tackles, Thompson Dow, 22 disposals, 9 tackles, and Toby Nankervis had 21 disposals, 2 goals, 35 hitouts, and 6 tackles. Midway through the third quarter, Jacob Blight, who was playing a great game, shutting down Carlton's star forward, Harry Mackay, unfortunately got subbed off with a groin injury. And something I'm not happy about, during the second quarter, Tom Lynch gets Tom de Koning with a head-high bump. Suffering no injuries, and the MRO has given Tom Lynch a 1-week suspension. We'll find out in the following days if the club will appeal the decision or not. And on Friday morning, I watched the live stream on my phone of the VFL practice match with Richmond's VFL team taking on Carlton's. The game kicked off at 11 AM and was played at Icon Park, with Richmond defeating Carlton by 19 points. The final score being Carlton 8 goals 16, 64 to Richmond 13 goals 5, 83. And I was excited about this game as well. We had over 10 AFL listed players on the field. Players such as Maurice Rioli Jr., Jacob Kaczynski, Kane McAuliffe, Samson Ryan, Campbell Gray, Caleb Smith, Liam Fawcett, Tom Sims, Jasper Alger, and Jonty Fall. They all had their moments, and they all looked like they wanted to be a part of what the seniors did the night before.
We're not here just to take part, we're here to take over.
And some of those standout players to me was Samson Ryan. It was good to see him clunking some marks, and he also kicked 3 goals. Campbell Gray also stood out to me. Played the game in defence and was a ball magnet. Our first year player, Jasper Alger, kicked 2 goals and looked dangerous up forward. And playing his first game for the club, Jonty Fall, kicked 2 goals, was already crashing packs, taking marks, was awesome to see. And my 2 best on grounds, Caleb Smith, he racked up all day. He's a good decision maker and he knows how to find the ball. And my other is Liam Fawcett, kicked 2 goals, and pardon my pun, Fawcett was a force up forward. So next week, the Tigers are flying over to Adelaide Oval to take on Port Adelaide in a twilight match at 4:15 PM in round 2 of the AFL season. And 2 players who I mentioned earlier who could be out for the match. Obviously Tom Lynch, if the decision does not get overturned if they decide to appeal it. And Jacob Blight, who suffered a groin injury. Some possible players that I think that might come in for Tom Lynch would be Samson Ryan and Liam Fawcett. And for Jacob Blight, I'd say either Jacob Kaczynski or Campbell Gray. How good would it be to go over there and knock over the power as well?
So good.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Another edition of Tigtalk. I hope you enjoyed my match review. If you have any thoughts, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back with another take. I'm JJ.